The World Street Food Tour continues with an epic 3-day walk from Bangkok to Pattaya. Together, we'll be tackling Thailand's street dogs, dodging some insane traffic, and taking on yet another pretty unique street food challenge. Mix all this with music from Evanescence, a celebrity guest appearance, and some ridiculously cinematic footage, and it will allow you to vicariously experience some of Thailand's lesser-known areas whilst I experience complete Forkin hell.
Open your eyelids, you've never seen anything like this. Never seen anything like this.
Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds by my doorstep, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you.
Good morning, legends, and welcome to another extreme food and walking challenge. My plan walking from Asok in Bangkok was to hit roughly 50 kilometers per day, meaning today there was about a 12-hour walk ahead of me, all whilst only eating foods I can find on the street. And thus, those toasties you just saw were banned, as I'll only be using convenience stores for those all-important liquids. Straight from the get-go, it really is an incredible world out there sub 5 a.m. As you've seen, there are so many hard-working and super friendly Thai people already awake and setting up their stores. So I started with these bite-sized snacks, and honestly, I haven't a clue what they were, but I didn't care too much, because despite their different colors, they all kind of tasted of chewy air, so wouldn't be something I'd be getting again.
So, good morning. Light in the sky, which means it's about 6 o'clock. Been walking for an hour now, 3.5 kilometers. So, at this rate, I'm never going to get it. I had this food, but yeah, I mean, it tastes like absolutely nothing, to be fair. It's not bad. It just doesn't have any flavor. There's no sugar, there's no syrup, there's nothing. It's like a ball of air. So, I think I'll find something else.
As you can see, I usually take every opportunity to get away from the busy street, so I headed up towards my old condo in Ekamai, right next to that bus station. The station that, frankly, I should go in a little more often.
So, interestingly, when I walked back from Kanchanaburi, when I walked to Hua Hin and Pattaya walk, the first one, every place so far I've ended up passing the Ekamai bus terminal. It's a bit of a point of interest there for me. You know, I could just get a bus and 2 hours I'd be at these locations. But you wouldn't want to be a bus wanker, would you?
Bus wankers!
Told you. So, onwards we go. Actually, I quite like that guy. Maybe I'll give him a buzz.
Alright, Chris, aka Forkin hell. Like it. Just to wish you all the best for your next big walk, 150 kilometers. I like your style, mate. I'm going to be honest, I'd rather walk 150 kilometres than have to get a bus, because that would make you being a bus wanker.
More from James later. Now, on YouTube, you're not supposed to film children, and in Thailand, apparently it's not a great idea to film monks. But children monks, I'm assuming is fine, but only because they were stood in front of my breakfast moo ping. Now, I'm certain that moo ping is something that every local and foreigner probably would have tried at some point. A very definitive street food. However, as I approached On Nut BTS, but it did make me think about how do I exactly define what is classed as street food. For example, if I took it home and ate it in front of the TV, probably doesn't count as much of a challenge.
So yeah, if anybody would like to help me define, at the very least for the purposes of this channel, what exactly street food is it food that's cooked on the street? Is it food that I purchase, physically stood on the street? Or is it food that I can only eat whilst on the street? Yeah, like I said before, a 5-star chicken. Yeah, it's a restaurant on the side of a street, but I'm physically stood on the street and I would eat it while I was walking down the street. So I don't know, and I'm definitely not smart enough to figure this one out on my own.
So there we go, a guy with a street food channel that doesn't actually know what street food is. Don't forget to subscribe, yeah. As you just saw, I was fast approaching the 10,000 step mark with just over 7 kilometers all before 7:30 a.m. And like I mentioned, I'd still be using convenience stores for coffees, water, energy drinks and such. And how cool is this? Petrol pumps in the air. How, why, and well, how again springs to mind. An impressive feat of engineering, if nothing else. I took my first break here and surprisingly still felt, well, pretty great, having had major knee surgery just about 6 months ago. This would be the first time I've really had the chance to test it, but more on that later.
13,500 steps, 10.7 kilometers, 8:30 in the morning. And yeah, so not bad. 3.5 hours of, oh my God, I'm a bit lost. 3.5 hours of walking, and now I'm finally saying goodbye to the BTS line and turning east. Turning east for 7 hours. Classic.
One thing I hate in all these long walk adventure videos is when they spend 20 minutes going through everything they pack. So I thought I'd show you the equipment used to film the selfie parts of this cinematic wonder piece in the quickest way possible. This is the selfie mode on the iPhone 17 Pro Max. This is the slightly wider angle DJI Pocket 3 hooked up to the mic. And this is the magnetic selfie stick I'm using 2 hands to precariously hold the phone in place with a small prayer that it wouldn't fall off. Oh, and if you tweak the settings a little, you can also do this. All this bloody editing is now making me realize why I walk so slow at a rough 3.5 kilometers an hour whilst filming. But if I can't make walking down these mostly empty, away from tourist area streets at least semi-interesting, well then no one can.
I'm certainly getting very hungry, and it's very difficult to find street food. It's now 9 o'clock, and all I've eaten today is those moo ping things, if that is even the right word. Just 2 of them in 4 hours, and I've obviously burnt about 1,000 calories, so massive calorie deficit. Oh, I'm just so hungry, and I keep seeing these garages with 7-Elevens filled with food, but that would be too easy, wouldn't it?
Nah, I could do with losing some bloody weight anyway. Actually, fun fact, at the start of the year, I'd set a resolution to lose 10 kilograms, and I am pleased to announce as we head into December, I have just 13 kilograms left to go. Anyway, I've managed to connect back up to another BTS line, I'm assuming this is the yellow line, and found something different to eat.
Banana. Potato.
Banana. Potato.
Okay. Can I get one of this and like 10? 10 of them. 1, 2, 3, yeah. 10, 1. Thank you. Kind of hope they would be hot, given that he had all that oil there. But maybe just make a load and then settle them and then make more. I don't know. Still, they're quite nice. They don't really taste of anything. Let's try this giant banana. Take a banana, take it out of its packaging, deep fry it, stick it in plastic. It's just nature, isn't it? And this is banana. Tastes like there's more than banana in there. It is kind of green, but it's really good. Well, the answer to the riddle of does this station have a toilet is no, but on the flip side, I did get to just completely waste 20 minutes.
As the sun was beginning to come out, I started to recognize where I was. I am 99% sure that this exact same trash pile was here 3 years ago when I first did this walk. Either way, I also knew this marked the beginning of what is effectively a 70-kilometer motorway with nothing but traffic to keep me company. So it was time to find something a little bit more substantial than just 1 fried banana and 2 bits of moo ping. As there are seats on the street, I'm going to go ahead and say this is still street food, and I believe it was some sort of chicken, or equally could have been duck, with rice, herbs, and an egg which was brown. Now, I've never eaten a brown egg before. I wasn't especially sure if it had gone off, or if it was some hidden motorway delicacy that my uncultured self just hadn't experienced. But I did manage to eat 1 half, hide the other so I wouldn't make the staff feel bad for leaving the food, stuck on my UV bottom halves of my trousers, and proceeded to enter the danger zone. So, problem, I needed to get to the other side of this, which seems to be an outflow of some motorway toll booths. Let me pause it and show you, and with some quick maths, this is 22 lanes of traffic, not including the 5 additional roads if we zoomed in, and thus into the nearby shopping mall for some aircon to see if I can't figure out just what the hell I was gonna do. Potential new channel name aside, I've been told that if I ever found myself in great stress, meditation will fix everything. But that didn't work at all, frankly, so I went outside to try and figure this out myself.
Wandering around IKEA aimlessly now because I'm completely lost. So I'm heading out here to this exit, which, I mean, it just looks like cars only. So they might turn me around and send me to go back. But this is a toll road. This is a toll road. There's no way across any of them. I'm sure I didn't have to deal with this last time, but well, what else was I going to do today? Yeah, this is definitely not going to be the way, is it? Oh, no.
I bravely continued on with my journey, knowing that no one has ever done this before. Not that people couldn't walk to Pattaya, but I mean most sensible people would have at least looked at a map before they started walking.
So I'm now going the exact opposite way that I need to be going. Expect with a couple of holes there and no clear idea. I definitely shouldn't be here. Oh my God, hang on. Let me film again in a minute.
Walking around IKEA had taken exactly 97 minutes to basically end up about 300 yards from where we initially counted those traffic lanes. And so whilst I'm walking in circles, let me quickly introduce the Forkin Hell Care, Share or Stare campaign. As many of you know, 100% of anything I earn on Patreon, which isn't much, goes to Paws, a cat charity in Bangkok, or to TMTRD, a soy dog charity that will appear a bit more in the next video. So join the Patreon, there's even a free tier that gives you literally everything I post, or failing that, feel free to share the channel with a friend or two, or simply stare a little longer, and enjoy. If you don't want to listen to a YouTuber, then why not listen to an aging UK TV star from 2008?
No, raising money for street dogs. Nice, good for you, Chris. Listen, you're obviously a legend, so best of luck with your big walk. I'm sure you'll smash it, and I'm sure it's going to be a huge success. And I just want to let you know that you are welcome down the Caravan Club anytime. And as you know, the first rule of Caravan Club is everyone gets some, so you'll be well looked after.
So one disaster averted. And well, the issue now is that I've got 15%, somehow, 15% iPhone battery left. So it's nowhere near enough to get me where I need to be. Find a coffee shop, I guess, and see if I can charge up my stuff. Admittedly, sorry, find an affordable coffee shop. I'm not made of money.
But before I could charge my phone and sit down with a piping hot iced latte, many people have asked, and by that I mean just one guy, what exactly is it like to walk along a motorway? As you can see, it's pretty much like normal walking, only every 30 seconds you have to pop your head out onto a sea of speeding trucks and bikes flying past you, whilst avoiding the street dogs, potholes, electric cables, and, oh, the traffic coming up the wrong way from blind corners. It's certainly a thrilling 7 or 8 hour hike. Highly recommend letting your kids try it. I got to hear KFC, smell some crisps, but alas, at this point I was once again starving and looking for some food. But as it was getting late in the day, I was just keen to crack on. And with this giant golden arch means a long afternoon could finally come to the end. A 7-Eleven for some drinks and some toiletries that I'd forgotten to pack. And finally, after 3 hours without food, coming to my rescue, the Marvin Meatball Shop.
I don't know what this is. Just two of those. Is this chicken or this one? Egg. Chicken, please. 3. It's sausage, right? I think. Say chicken. Oh, okay. Can you do that? Thank you. Yeah. So all of these things, which was 5 5 items and a little bonus thing for 50 baht. So just, what, £1.50? Something like that. This is the best thing I've had so far today. I love these like crisp things that I believe you normally get with boat noodles. I could be wrong. I love sausage ears. And got some sort of like honey semi-spicy sauce with it. What a combo for 10 baht. Oh, so yeah, pretty good meal. And if I can see this correctly, I believe this is my hotel. Okay, yeah, it turns out that that wasn't my hotel. There's another 1.6 kilometers, an entire left turn, and my hotel is a different color, so it's been a long day.
Absolutely shattered, 60,000 steps down, and it was only going to get worse tomorrow. I had promised to do a condo tour, so here you can see I have a door, a bed, a window, and a bath. I don't make that crap. See you next week for the finale.
Just walked for 12 hours. Well, what else do you want from me?
A super fun morning quickly turns into a nightmare. I found some more fantastic street food, share some love with cats, and a pretty serious injury puts the whole journey in risk of failure.
That's an experience that I don't want to do again.